What's up, guys? So I'm going to talk today about the Peak Design Field Pouch. This is a cool companion or standalone bag that's made by Peak Design, and I think it's a pretty cool little bag. Before I get started today, I just want to say subscribe to the channel. Shameless plug. I usually do this at the end of the video, and then I realize that people usually bounce by the end of the video, so I'm going to try to put it now. This is a brand new channel, so everybody who's subscribed so far, thank you so much. If you're watching this video, please subscribe. It's a huge help to me, and I will be eternally indebted to you for subscribing. So now that that's out of the way, let's take a look at this bag. So this Peak Design Field Pouch makes a great companion or buddy bag. If you have a bigger camera bag and you want some sort of way to compartmentalize and store smaller gear, maybe in a main pocket or a larger pocket, this bag is really good for that. So I have the Peak Design Everyday Backpack, the 20 liter and the 30 liter, and it has a pretty big main pocket. So that's a great way for me to put smaller things in that main pocket that are not going to be jostling around, banging into each other, getting lost, or slipping down into the other compartments. I can use this field pouch as a way to put things in that main pocket. I shoot with the Fuji system. Some of the f2 primes are a little bit on the smaller side. Sometimes they roll around on those origami shelves that are in the Peak backpacks. So putting them in this field pouch has been a way that I've been able to kind of secure them and just make sure that they are safe and protected when they're in the bag. As a companion bag, if you have one of the Peak Design bags, these bags are an aesthetic match. They look awesome together, and in fact, when I have my 30 liter bag, which is charcoal, the same color scheme as my field pouch, it looks like it came with that bag. It looks like they were sold and made together, and they're supposed to be together, like they were meant to be. So when I pull that out of there, it looks amazing, and it really matches the aesthetic and the feel of the other Peak products. The other thing that's really nice about these bags is you can use them as a standalone bag. So if you have one of the Peak Design camera straps or a camera strap that's compatible with the Peak Design fasteners, you can attach that directly to this field pouch, and now you have a shoulder bag or a shoulder sling. So it does have that versatility. In fact, it's so versatile that it has also a belt loop, and you can slide a belt through it and use it as a fanny pack. So I always feel weird saying fanny pack. I don't know why. It's actually really practical depending on where you're going and how you're using this bag. If you're going to a concert or something like that, that's perfect. You want to keep your stuff close to you. You want to be able to have somewhere to put things. So it does have that level of versatility. It also works and is able to be used with the Peak capture clip. So if you have the capture clip already for some other Peak products, you can attach it to this bag, and it's a great way to store your camera when, say, you're changing lenses or you're breaking things down, about to put it away. This bag's not really big enough to store a camera body and a lens installed. You need to store those things separate. So to have the capture clip, you can put your camera in there. As you put your lens away, take it off. It's a great way to stow the camera. Also, if you're walking around and you already have the lens on, it's a great way to carry the camera as well. Now, I will say the capture clip is about twice as much as this bag as far as cost. So if that's something you want to use, I wouldn't recommend buying the capture clip for this bag. If I had that much to spend, or even if I was going to buy the capture clip, I'd probably buy one of the everyday slings instead, the 3 liter or the 6 liter. It's about the same price. But if you do already have the capture clip, or you're going to be investing in the Peak ecosystem, then it makes sense to go ahead and get that capture clip, or if you already have it, utilize it with this field pouch. So the bag's also great for non-photography uses. If you're going to the beach like myself, we go to the beach a lot, it's great to throw your phone, your wallet, your keys in this field pouch and just carry it with you. In fact, my wife affectionately called it my MERS. So it's a man purse, so to speak, and I'm okay with that. I am. So thanks honey. So it's great for that, going to play soccer, going to do some sort of athletic activity or other activity. You want to stay kind of low profile. It's really good for that. You can throw your essential items, your core essentials in there, and you're off and running. So one other thing about this field pouch is, although it's small, it holds quite a bit. I was able to fit my X-T30 body in the bag with a lens, and not just any lens, my 55 to 200 millimeter zoom, which is a pretty big lens. If I'm not carrying that zoom, I can fit 2 of the smaller primes in there, again, separate from the body, but I can still carry them around. In fact, my X-T3 actually fit in there as well. I did not try the X-T4, which is just a hair bigger than the X-T3. I wouldn't be surprised if that did fit in the bag. So from a footprint standpoint, it's pretty cool. You could fit, a pretty decent sized camera in there with some lenses. If you have a point and shoot, I do not. I'm sure you'd be able to fit the point and shoot in there with your wallet, with your phone, with your keys, with maybe a cable or two or something along those lines pretty comfortably. So it does have some space inside, although it's really small. And it's adaptable too. That's another thing that's really cool about this bag. The way they designed the Velcro closure and the way it closes in on itself, depending on how much is in the bag, you can actually decrease the footprint of the bag when you fold that flap over and close it. So if you don't have very many items in the bag, you can make it super small. If you're carrying something larger, like when I carry my 55 to 200, it's a little bit bigger, but it still closes, it's still secure. So the last thing I'm going to talk about with the bag is just value and price point. So the Peak products tend to be a little bit on the higher end of the spectrum. I mean, they're not crazy, but they are expensive. And if it's something that's held you back from purchasing a Peak product, this bag at 39 bucks is very palatable. So if you've been wanting to experiment or experience the Peak Design products, this could be a great entry product for you. It does still carry the same build quality, materials, aesthetics, and design as the other Peak products. So I think it will give you a good kind of flavor and sample of how those Peak products look and feel and how they're constructed and crafted. So if you've been wanting to get a Peak bag or something along those lines and haven't done it yet, this could be a great way to jump into the Peak product line. So to wrap up, this Peak field pouch is kind of like a little transformer bag. I mean, you can use it as a shoulder strap, you can use it as a companion bag to a bigger bag, you can throw it on as a fanny pack, you can adapt the size up and down. It's really versatile. So depending on what you're needing to use it for, you're going to be able to find some way to use it. You really will, because of that versatility. I usually put it in, like I said, in the main pocket of my everyday backpack. It's really, really good for that. It fits well in there. But if I want to just throw it on a camera strap or just take it with me to the beach, it's good for that as well. It has a lot of use cases, and for 39 bucks, I think it's a really smart purchase and something that you're going to find use for. So if you have questions about this field pouch, go ahead, hit me up in the comments. I'm always happy to answer any questions a person might have if I do have the answer. If not, I'll let you know if I don't know the answer. Once again, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching today, man. Really appreciate it.